Bats, they've got a bad reputation, and if you're squeamish, fewer of them flying around might seem like a good thing. Not so much. When they take wing each night, they eat a buffet of bugs, acting as important pest managers for farmers, gardeners, and city dwellers. And now populations in Alberta are in trouble. A deadly fungus known as white nose syndrome has moved in. It was confirmed in the province for the first time earlier this year.
There's no cure, there's no magic bullet. We're never going to eradicate the fungus. It's going to be here. So what can we do to keep our populations healthy enough that they can get through this period of being populations sort of being decimated, and then they can slowly recover?
The disease has killed off millions of bats across North America and nearly wiped out some populations. Infected bats wake early from their winter hibernation and starve to death. Alberta has released a strategy for how it plans to fight the disease. It all comes down to protecting known bat territory, forests like this one, and caves the bats rely on. It also calls for more population research and disease tracking. Part of the challenge is that these creatures are very elusive and remain a bit of a mystery even to the experts. But if we want to help them, we need to understand them better.
We think we have millions of bats, but we don't know where almost any of those hibernate. We can account for maybe up to 5,000 of those bats, and that means we can't protect their habitat. We can't ensure that they're not disturbed during the winter, and we also can't monitor in most situations whether this fungus is growing on bats.
Even if all goes to plan, the outlook for Alberta bats is somewhat bleak. The province says population losses will be severe and recovery will take decades. The hope is that with some time and some help, the survivors can help rebuild the population. Wallace Snowden, CBC News, Edmonton.